YouTube, how y'all doing? You got Stud Style Tarot back up in the building. What's good, y'all? What's good? I was trying to give y'all a little bit of spirit radio because this song is called UMI Says. So I was like, I had to at least let a little bit of that play. I had to, where he was talking about my mama said, shine your light on the world. Shine your light. Did he say on me? I missed it. But we got this song by Mos Def. And Mos Def, I don't know if y'all heard the story about him. I think he had to go into exile. Something happened with him, and he hasn't been doing any more music, right? For those of y'all that know the story, maybe this masculine that may be in exile, right? Because they're heartbroken that they lost the divine feminine. This divine feminine energy done put them into exile. And now they over here holding their heart for the collective. You being the divine feminine energy. But maybe while this person is in exile, y'all, they realizing that they had a light in them as well. And now awakening to that light in your absence. I gotta see what this card says right here, y'all. It says, I know in my heart we'll be together one day, and that helps me trust. Let's keep working on us. I don't know if y'all can see. I got a different colored light on tonight. Let's see how that goes. We in a zone tonight. We have the number 8 card. And this is a message of trust. See, it looks like we had this masculine who could be possibly with someone else. Because I had to look real close at this picture, y'all. The masculine right there standing against the window while there's this feminine still in the bed watching him. Looking like he, looking out in the space, like out the window, like daydreaming. And I just heard daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Because they heartbroken. You then casted them out of your life. And this song says, slowly, surely, I walk away from that undeserving, constantly hurting me love. And that might have been this masculine that's still holding their heart for you. Y'all, let me say my prayer. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to him 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, ashe. Y'all see the energy? I keep hearing my spirit guide saying somebody over here, in an aloof energy. That their head is somewhere else. But they still may be attached to a feminine energy, but holding their heart for you. Maybe this masculine ain't feeling the same no more for this current female, And somehow he knows y'all gonna be together again, even though he's hurting. Him knowing that y'all gonna come back together is helping him with his trust. And that helps me trust, because this is somebody who probably didn't trust nobody. But now learning how to trust you. And maybe that could have been the reason why they ghosted you. When you don't trust nobody. But this could be them slowly but surely walking away from a heartbreak. Like getting away from another woman because they weren't you. Collective, they weren't you. Ooh-wee. So let's see what Spirit want me to start this message off today. What deck, Spirit, shall I use? Okay, Spirit. I see it. We got that glow up energy coming up at the bottom of the deck. Somebody having a glow up. Divine feminine. And I'm telling y'all, this is somebody who's longing for you. I told you, staring out the window while they with somebody else, wanting to talk to you, wanting a reunion, knowing that if they reunite with you, they're going to be able to come back to the table. This table got everything on it. Ooh, why did I hear, all you can eat, can eat, can eat? Because with you having this glow up, it's going to be buffet style every day. And this masculine know it. Y'all going to have everything y'all need. Y'all ain't going to be struggling. This could be somebody who's struggling with somebody right now. Going through those financial hardships. Y'all know we've been talking about it in the collective. Somebody money funny. They going broke right now. Bottom of the deck. Nurturing. Somebody know that even though they over here effed up in this heartbreak energy, you would be able to nurture them. Somebody could be looking at you like a mentor. Somebody who's very wise. Somebody who doesn't mind giving back. This is somebody who could have been with somebody who didn't give them anything. I just heard just only took from them. So now they want to come to the big table because they know you the type to give. You're a giver. You're the nurturer, the nurturing type. You're the divine feminine. Ooh. Y'all see it? We got two cards in the upright and crossing over here. And we have this card that landed on the table. I'm just curious. I want to see what the card is that landed on the table. Come on, y'all. I can't make it up. Somebody is going through some legalities at this time. They could be separating from a karmic. That's what's going on. Now, see, we got these two in the upright and crossing. This one covering that one. This says possibilities. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. Now, this image on this card, y'all, look like somebody who feels an energetic spark when they hold your hand, collective. Can y'all see that on the card? The electricity in the touch. That magnetic, like energetic pull. Somebody over here, didn't I say they was daydreaming and I'm thinking of you? Daydreaming and I'm thinking. As they look out that window, they thinking about what y'all could be. What y'all could. Oh, what's this one, Spirit? Oh. Wow, y'all see the salty card. So this is somebody who could be salty right now. Bitter, angry, petty. And that could be the person they trying to separate from. That's salty. This person who could still be, they're attached, but they going to court. Because this is somebody who couldn't stop maybe thinking about these possibilities with you. You know, still feeling connected to you. Couldn't stop loving you. Even though they could have turned on you. They could have did you doulo. But look at Spirit giving us the tea right off the rip. This is somebody who is going through some legal matters right now. And hey, for all we know, this could be the karmic that's heartbroken. At the bottom of the deck, right? Because they could be the one that's salty. That this person wants to get away from them and come towards you. Deep, right? Because they still holding that heart. Those feelings for you, collective. They said they can't stop, won't stop loving you. When I split the deck, y'all, we had, there's that card, y'all, from my last reading. Somebody who wants growth. But somebody who's trying to grow. Somebody who's trying to grow up. Was the other thing I heard. This card says, I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. They're trying to leave their comfort zone. Maybe this is somebody who wasn't trying to show you their feelings because they were still attached to someone else. Even though they knew they fell in love with you, collective. That's what I heard. They knew they were in love with you, but they were attached to somebody else. So now they going through these legal matters, and there's a bitter karmic. Bottom of the deck, we have being mirrors for each other makes self-love so important. I wish I was there to love you, but if I'm not, I want you to love and nurture yourself. Wow. Now see, somebody could be mirroring somebody right now at this time. And it's crazy because we have the 11 on the top of this card. And this is a female energy. And this is the person who looked like she's daydreaming, holding her hand in a heart under her chin. Somebody who still has love for you. And maybe they could be indulging in self-love right now. You know, because they trying to grow, right? You know, this is somebody who didn't possibly love themselves. This could have been your energy because you loved yourself, right? Now they're having to love themselves after a bad breakup. So that could be how you guys are mirroring each other. You had to learn to love yourself, and now this masculine is having to learn to love himself. Now we got this card coming out in the reverse, and it landed on this card that looked like it was in the upright. We have communication in the upright. I watch you on social media and the internet. It's my way of staying close and finding out more about you. But we have this 2 in the reverse here, and this is the patterns card. It says, I feel like I don't deserve your love. I'm worried you'll leave me when you see who I really am. This is in the reverse. So see, it sounds like somebody's going through some changes. Collective. And they're coming out of that energy of being afraid to show you who they really are. And feeling like they do deserve you. They deserve the high priestess. With the 2 on the top of the card. And wanting to now communicate. This person holding their phone looking like they typing up messages on this communications card. Somebody, even though they're going through some legal matters, wanting to talk to you. But here's the energy at the bottom of the deck. I think you're beautiful inside and out. I see the light that radiates from your soul. So see, somebody is seeing you in all of your divine feminine energy, collective. They do. They do now. See, I knew that person who was salty was the karmic. We got the karmic ties card. And this card says, I'm accessing past life wisdom. It's helping me understand things with a new perspective. Now, the last card that was at the bottom of the deck, y'all, that was the 11 card. Here we have another 11. That 11 card, man, just that fast, I forgot it, y'all. I'm going to have to rewind the tape back. But now we have a union card at the bottom of the deck. And it says, please send me energetic support. Use the frequency of love to uplift me because I need your help. Somebody said they need your help, collective. They need your help to get through this divorce, huh? To get through these legal matters. Because maybe it hasn't been so easy getting away from this karmic. Here we have another mirrors card, y'all. And this card says, I wish you could see that we are mirroring each other right now. They said they wish you could see it, collective. Bottom of the deck, we have another 5. But this card says telepathic messages. I feel you pulling away, and it triggers my fears that you'll leave me for good. So see, somebody is feeling you pulling away from them, collective. And see, again, that could be them also in that energy of heartbreak. Not just the karmic. They both could be heartbroken right now. Because the karmic don't want to let them go. Because they know they trying to come back to you. But this person could be heartbroken because now that they realizing the mistake that they made and they want to come correct, you not letting them back. Because they may have lost you for good. Right, collective? But this man is still holding his heart for you. Yes, he is. Even if you feel like you don't want them anymore. Agreement. You both made an agreement to focus on yourselves and then come back together as one. When I split the deck, y'all. So see, it's all about this contract. You took some time to focus on you. And this is now what you mirrored to your twin. Now they're having to do the same thing. Focus on themselves right now. Work on themselves right now. And maybe that's what they're doing. As they get away from that karmic energy. You know, they were attached to a karmic. Ooh. Yeah. But Spirit is saying this could be your counterpart, collective. But see, this could be your energy at the bottom of the deck. You know that all they want to do is have a good time with you. It says focused on the present and enjoying each and every moment you make together. But see, this is somebody who's having to get past your wall. Somebody who now wants to just only have good times with you. Y'all see the picture of y'all feasting together, and this looked like a celebration. You know, like somebody wanting to celebrate, wanting to be happy. You see the smiley face? They said now they want to be happy. You know, they've been miserable with a karmic. Now they want to come in and be happy with their twin. That's what they said, collective. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That card almost went to the floor, but I caught it barely with my arm, y'all. Somebody could be seeking advice. This card says, I've been asking my friends for advice and how to handle the situation with you. Yeah, because some of y'all, you know, this is somebody who could have been with somebody else. Could have chose to go back to somebody else. This could be somebody who says, love is on the back burner until I am financially stable. They're money motivated. They're career driven. This is somebody who's focused on their money right now. But that could also be you, right, collective? Ooh, spiritual burp when I said that. Love could be on the back burner for you right now. This masculine energy over here still feeling like they in love, want to be in love, want to celebrate with you because they going through these legal problems right now. But this is a masculine who has to finish doing the work in order to get back into your energy. So this could be God's protection, you know, in the form of you rejecting this masculine because you could be money motivated right now. I'm just saying, you know, they did choose someone else over you, right? Now they want to come back in and you focused on your money right now. But see, look at that first card, y'all. That Spirit told me to take. Then Spirit was like, take this next card. This is somebody who knows y'all could be a power couple. And I can't lie, it looked like Spirit want me to take this card too. For this masculine energy who still could be attached to somebody that's bitter. Because I don't think that this bitter, you know, the bitter energy is the second card. You know, maybe this masculine thought, you know, like they were upset with you because, you know, you went off to work on yourself and they thought that, you know, you might have been, you know, doing it to hurt them. So they could have been mad and angry, you know, at you. It says, look, petty, bitter, you know, and that could have been the reason why you guys haven't been talking. You know, they could have been mad that you left, you know, to go work on yourself and practice self-love. But now, well, you see, they didn't want me to tell y'all that. Now that, you know, they're getting away from a karmic, now they're having to do that. But now that they're going, you know, now that they're in isolation, now they're realizing y'all could be a power couple. And this is somebody who's about to text you, collective. This card says, I check my phone constantly to see if you have texted me. I love getting your messages. So see, this is somebody who could be waiting on you, collective, still. Because they know if they text you, you going to leave them on red. It says, I'm not sure how to respond to your messages at times, so I go quiet. That could be you staying quiet because you may not know how to respond to this person's messages when they start texting you, collective, because this is somebody who is now realizing you're the divine feminine that's focused on the bag right now in that career-driven energy. Here we go, y'all. We clarifying the possibilities. And this person saying, I wish you could see we're mirroring each other right now. Now, I know y'all see that card came out in the reverse and crossing. Depressed. This is somebody who is depressed right now. And they trying to get out of their depression, collective. With it coming out crossing, this says feeling guilty for their behavior and unhappy with the outcome. They said they tired of being depressed. You know, they want to get out of their depression, collective. They said they love you. They trying to get away from a karmic. They know who you are now. But you see the bottom of the deck, this is somebody who is stressed. This card says, I am emotionally drained to the point where I am beginning to shut down. They beginning to shut down, collective. Stud stars, they shutting down. They said they know they could have a good life with you. They know they made a mistake. They know now y'all have a contract. Y'all agreed to only be separated temporarily until both parties discovered their self-worth. You were driven to discover your self-worth by them doing what they did, and now it had to come back on them, right? You know, somebody did them dulo for how they did you, and now they got to recover, you know, and learn their self-worth. And so now they're heartbroken because not only are they losing the karmic, but they could be losing you too. You know, they said they triggered. Remember, this the energy at the bottom of this deck. I feel you pulling away and it triggers my fears that you'll leave me for good. You triggering them. You're triggering them. When I split the deck, y'all, we have fear of rejection. This is somebody who feels like you're going to reject them in that Four of Cups. They said, I know if I come towards the collective, they going to reject me. Because you done put this masculine in exile. Remember, that's how we started this whole message. And as I look at Spirit Radio, we have More Than a Woman by Angie Stone playing on Spirit Radio. This is somebody who had to lose you in order to realize you were more than a woman in their life. You are more than just any old woman. You the nurturing type. Remember? That was the energy in the beginning of the read. But they took you for granted. They didn't appreciate that. And now they in this Five of Cups energy at the bottom of the deck, feeling regret and sorrow, look guilty, depressed, stressed, because they didn't see your value. They didn't see who you were. They just treated you like any other person. But you was more than just any old woman. You were the divine feminine, divine masculine, for those masculines watching me. Didn't I say divine? You also protected with this white magic energy. You have angels around you. You have protection protecting you. Now see, at the bottom of the deck, that could be your energy holding back from this person, because you know this is somebody who still need to do the work. They got to finish loving on themselves and healing. They can't come running to you because they going through something and now they want to celebrate and be happy and be in a good vibe with you now. They just want to have a good time. They want to have a good time because they going through some shit. But this is you holding back your energy from this person. Being protected by your ancestors and guides because they not in the right energy. You see, the depressed came out crossing. It take a little minute to heal depression. Heartache, heartbreak. But y'all know how them people be like, in order to get over somebody, you get under somebody. But that ain't necessarily true. What people need to start doing instead of getting under the next person when you hurt is staying to yourself in isolation and healing. Healing from the trauma that you just experienced by seeing the lesson in the experience. Y'all see the Ten of Pentacles just came out? Somebody knows you are their legacy. You embody generational wealth right now by your damn self, collective. And this is somebody who could be in a Five of Swords energy right now, collective. Which is why you being protected by the white magic. Because this person is in this Five of Swords energy. Somebody who still might be trying to play mind games with you, collective. Even though they still holding their heart for you. This is somebody who said they need your help, remember? And it could be financial. Because these legal fees could be kicking somebody's ass. Look at this, y'all. There was that Five of Cups coming back out. We saw it at the bottom of the deck. Five of Cups, somebody feeling sorrow, crying over spilled milk. Now because you said no, you holding back. Because you happy without them in this Three of Cups energy. And you know that you have a whole new opportunity, waiting for you. You have a better opportunity. With that Page of Pentacles coming out, this could also be somebody trying to come in as a page, trying to do something childish. But I really think this is spirit telling me that they crying over the spilled milk because you holding back and choosing to be happy on your own without them and going towards new opportunities with that Page of Pentacles energy. Bottom of the deck, see? Temperance at the bottom of the deck. You trying to keep yourself balanced at this time. You said, I'm not trying to deal with nobody that is in this state of, you know, sorrow and grief and heartache and pain and depression and guilt right now. That sounds like a whole lot of emotions. Somebody who could be very emotional at this time as they go through a separation from somebody and realizing now that you were the real earth angel. You were the real gift from God. Oh shoot, Spirit gave me some more cards that I wasn't supposed to take. But this is Moti, y'all. This King of Swords who now wants to collaborate with you. These cards landed on these on top of these cards right here. This King of Swords wants to collaborate with you. But this King of Swords is obsessed, collective. They're in devil energy. You see that? They're obsessed. And they want to come in being romantic now in this Knight of Cups energy. Now they want to come in and be Mr. Lover because they want to collaborate with you. Wow, 7 of Pentacles plus 3 Pentacles is 10 of Pentacles. Somebody want to collaborate with you because they see you reaping a good harvest. In this 7 of Pentacles, they see you reaping what you sowed, and what you sowed bore fruit on the tree. You know, you planted a seed and it blessed you and made you this 10 of Pentacles energy, and they see it. But this past person, collective, they are still in devil energy, which is why you being protected. 4 Swords energy at the bottom of the deck. I heard Spirit say, you over here resting and relaxing right now. You know, you over here healing. You know, you actually able to sleep at night now because you have protection from this person because you choosing to pursue other opportunities. Wow. That's deep, y'all. That's deep. I'm going to roll the dice and I'm going to get out of here because I've been on here long enough. It's time to go. I knew it would show its face. That devil energy, y'all, that lust, that obsession that only the devil can feel, the longing. This person longing right now. See, they want to come take a vacay with you. They want to get away. They just want to have some fun right now. They want to come relax and get out of this stressful time that they're going through, pulling away from a karmic. We have the Pisces energy coming out with the 10, and this is Saturn energy, y'all. Saturn energy. And the Saturn energy it actually looks like it's in the reverse and crossing. So this is spirit telling you, high priestess, with the number 2 energy coming through, on the table earlier, but high priestess is Pisces energy. Continue to listen to your intuition when it comes to this person who's only trying to get out of their karma right now with the Saturn energy, Capricorn energy, and we just seen the devil. That could be you saying, with the Capricorn in the reverse, that you letting go of toxicity. Because you a high priestess. You know devil energy when you see it. And you, in this 10 energy, even though this person could be getting bad karma, with the Wheel of Fortune being in the reverse, you could be receiving good karma because your angels are protecting you from this person because they're still in devil energy. So see, even in the dice, y'all, this devil want to come in, collaborate with you because they like, you my generational wealth. The money resides with you, collective. But see, you done already put this person in the exile. They can't leave. They can't come back. And they're triggered because this is somebody who could really be trying to come back. And every time, they getting rejected. Every attempt that they make is a failed attempt. Even if this person sends you a text message right now, they feel like you're not going to get it because you're going to leave them on red. Because you don't even know how to respond to them right now at this time. Well, I mean, you do know how to respond. You trying to avoid the toxicity. You trying to eliminate toxic energy from your life. But this toxic energy still wants to collaborate with you, collective. Okay? So just be aware. Take notice that this is somebody who's trying to, I feel like they trying to cheat, collective. They feel like if they could get to you and get your sexual healing, you'll be able to heal them. But they got to do the work. They have to do the shadow work and face those inner fears, of showing their feelings to people as opposed to manipulating people, playing games with folks. Even though they got all these feelings, this is somebody who likes to play mind games and not show people their feelings. So this is somebody who has to do the work, collective. Right now they're still in devil energy. Okay, so spirit is making you aware that you have somebody who's only just trying to get out of their karma. But this is how they learn their lesson. This is how spirit teaches you spiritual lessons when you go through your karma. Collective, stud stars, I'm going to leave it there. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And until the next time, love and light and namaste.